money. I'm going to go out and do what it takes to advance potential treatments forward. Roger's ALS has progressed quite a bit, and we unfortunately don't have him here with us today, but I do have a video message from Rick Cochran, his colleague and friend, that I'll play with you in a moment. But throughout the presentation, you're going to see that we continue to have people that have received these awards in the past with us. And I want to always invite and recognize those leaders that continue to play a leadership role up. So 2 of our past recipients of this award are in the room, Dave Verdon and Teresa Haynes. And if I could ask Dave and Teresa to come on up with us and help us make this presentation. Thank you guys for being here. Thank you for continuing to play a leadership role. And Dave Verdon actually joined our staff very recently to continue to advance the Tri-State Trek. It's a personal passion of his. And I'm going to invite Teresa up real quickly for a moment to talk to you for just one quick minute about how she continues to play a leadership role. So Teresa.
Well, congratulations to Roger and Rick. I want to thank everyone in the room for all that you do. Last year in my acceptance speech, I challenged the group to try and get ALS TDI on as many corporate and statewide donation campaigns. And I'd like to thank Terry Handler, who succeeded in getting ALS TDI on the New York State CFA United Way appeal, which is ongoing right now. We have the opportunity through payroll deduction, through the federated campaign, to raise hopefully hundreds of thousands of dollars, but we need your help. So if anyone knows anyone who works for the state of New York, please let us know and we'll get the information to you. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Teresa, for that, and thank you to all of our Leadership Award winners for being here. Do you want to say something about Roger and Rick, Dave?
Certainly can. Good afternoon, everybody. I've known Rick and Roger since they first got involved in the Tri-State Trek, which is our bike ride we do traditionally every July, and from Boston, and it ends in Greenwich. They are truly remarkable. I mean, Roger is living with ALS. Rick, his brother in law enforcement, captains a team that comes out and does this ride every year, and truly, Rick has been the #1 fundraiser for the Tri-State Trek for, I think, every year they've been involved. So they are an incredible group, and Rick has prepared a video to accept his award.
All right, so hopefully this may make a loud buzzing sound, so if you want to cover your ears for a second. I warned you. All right, so this is a video that Rick actually sent us last night, and I have not watched it, so hopefully there's no vulgarity.
Rick Cochran, bet you can't guess who I bike for. Team Greenwich Police. I want to thank you for this very prestigious award and for being nominated for the 2013.
Oh, that whole internet thing. It is a, anybody know anybody at YouTube that could?
It's on the wrong platform, the shark. You need some math.
All right, obviously technical difficulties were going to strike us at some moment.
Hey, Rob. If you're not figuring it out,
I got it. All right, looks like YouTube. All right, obviously. Sorry, guys. That just happens. We went back in time. You know that part. All right, let's try this again. And if Rick was here, he'd be like up here kicking my butt for screwing this up. All right, Rick Cochran.
Rick Cochran, bet you can't guess who I bike for. Team Greenwich Police. I want to thank you for this very prestigious award and for being nominated for the 2013 Stephen Milne Adventurous Spirit Award. That's a mouthful. Anyway, sorry I couldn't make the award ceremony, but thank you. Ever since Roger was diagnosed with ALS over 6 years ago, I've been committed to bringing awareness of ALS to those like me who had no idea about this dreaded disease. I'm also very committed to raising money for ALS TDI, and this has always been Roger's wish and his desire ever since he first told me about the research that you guys do and in your hopes of finding a cure for this fatal disease. Being a police officer in Greenwich has allowed me to be the top fundraiser for the last 6 years. I have a very unique way of fundraising. Citizens in this fair town are forced to donate. Sometimes they need a little persuading. If I approached you in this uniform and asked for donations on behalf of my partner, Sergeant Roger Petrone, as I grasp my gun and twirl my handcuffs, would you say no? Would you say police extortion? Because that's what I do. That's how I get donations. No. On a serious note, people who donate because they love Roger and for what he's done for the last 18 years as a Greenwich police officer. In my attempts to raise money for the Tri-State Trek, I've been involved in a range of fundraising activities, from special boot camps and spin classes to organizing and attending charity basketball games. This year, I even approached Vineyard Vines, asking them to donate a percentage of their sales from a few hours one Saturday towards the Tri-State Trek and Team Greenwich Police. This was a huge success. I've also canvassed local businesses, getting them involved behind TDI with a Run for Roger, which coordinated with runners crossing the finish line at the same time as the riders from the Trek came in. I also compose a letter each year giving updates on Roger's condition and all about Team Greenwich Police biking 270 miles for one of their own. I then send it to everyone and anyone I can think of who will donate to this worthy cause. Over 600 of my letters went out this year. I also send out thank you letters to each person who donates, personally thanking them for their donation, no matter how small. When people learn about Roger and what this dreaded disease has done to him, when they put his smiling face, which he always has a smile on his face, on this dreaded disease, it makes it easy for them to donate their time, their money, or their services. They want to pay Roger back, no matter how small. They want to know that we still care. When Roger hears about the fundraising events in his honor, he insists, even demands, that all the donation go to finding a cure. He can be very stubborn. Roger has always said it's too late for him, but maybe one day ALS TDI will find a cure so that others may live. There's a lot of untapped wealth in Greenwich that I've yet to approach in uniform about donating. I look forward to the 2014 Trek and my friendly competition with Andy Rubenstein on who will raise the most money each year. He has yet to catch me, and if he does, maybe he too will feel the long arm of the law. I want to thank you and thank all the generous donors who've donated to ALS TDI. And once again, for this prestigious award, I appreciate being nominated. I am truly honored, and I salute you for all you do. Thank you.